This is our third year running the Women in Civil program, and I'm very pleased to say that we'll have 9 women graduating in 2022. We are thrilled this year to have several civil contractors on board with us. Our civil contractors provide the women with hands-on experience on site, which is a fabulous taster for them to see what the civil construction industry is really like.
Woden's has been involved with the Spark program for 3 years. Each year's been quite successful. We've had some good candidates come through and spend some good time with us. We're really glad to be able to be a part of it and bring some new people and a bit more diversity into the industry.
We think it's imperative to the industry to provide involvement and diversity across the civil industry. Generally, it's a male-dominant industry, and by giving the women an opportunity through the Spark program, giving them an opportunity to work with local civil contractors, we're very happy to be a part of it.
The process the girls have been going through is very similar to what we do with their own workers, except I understand they go through the extra process of being able to handle themselves, things like bullying, workplace harassment, etc. So they're well prepared to come into the workplace in a male-dominated industry and hold their own, which is a really good basis and grounding for them.
The 9-week program, which has given them a mix of theory and a simulated environment at the MBA for the 7 units of competency in the Cert 3 in civil construction plan operations. And that's working closely with our civil contractors, providing 4 weeks work placement on various locations and work sites around the ACT.
Spark is all about relationship building, community connections and supporting each other. My role is to offer that support wherever I can to help people make it through the program.
It's a pretty intense program. The training and supporting that goes on in the background, it's pretty incredible, and to get these girls out on site and show them what's happening and get in amongst the civil construction industry, it's pretty cool.
Programs like this are very important because we're missing out, I guess, on half the population being able to contribute to our industry. The more that we can get them involved, I think the better the industry would be. So I think it's important that we encourage more so we get more of that in our industry to improve our industry overall.
We've been with Spark now for the last 2 years, and in that time we've found it to be a great program. With the labour shortages that we're seeing across the whole of Australia, this is a really valuable program and should continue into the future.
And I just hope this is a catalyst for more women to join the industry, and I think we're all going to see that in the next few months and years, that the labour market is really tight and we need to try and attract good people into the business.
Some of the ladies from the first year are still with us today. They have stepped up to foreman roles, and also one's doing their advanced diploma in civil engineering.
I was in Women in Civil Construction program back in 2020. I started as labourer. I've been working since then. They're giving me an opportunity to expand my knowledge. I learned so much about engineering stuff.
I come to Australia from Vietnam to see a better life. A friend mentioned me this course. My favorite thing is the placement on site because I have done many things. They show me how to use the tool, using the machine.
I'd say this job's been going for the best part of 3 years. We've been doing a lot of common trench, been in helping the guys installing the NBN.
We've had Michaela and Annabelle with us this time around and working alongside the team and grade checking, learning measurements, spotting machinery.
This week there's been working with the crew on pedestrian management.
During the program we've had Nikki, so she's been part of our team just installing new services, installing conduits, backfilling conduits, also assisting with traffic control and people management because our site's got a high volume of pedestrians and vehicles going through the site. We need to sort of manage those.
Laura's come through at the very back end of the bulk earthwork. She didn't really get to see much of that whatsoever, but then the start of the underground service installation. Brittany was involved more in the bulk earthwork side of things, so actually getting the rough shape of the formation in. She was involved in a lot of grade checking. We did a bit of plan operations with her. We start doing work on site. How are we going against what we forecast to do, against what we're actually doing?
Rhiannon was initially involved in the Stage 1 works, which was basically involved with underground services, pipe laying conduits, and then progressing into pavement constructions.
For the program, I was a traffic controller for 2 different companies in Canberra, so it was very busy. So after this, I'm hoping to go into work.
At the MBA, we've been learning plant operations, measurements and calculations, lots of things.
Spark and MBA work together for our program, and in that time frame we've been supported through both Rach and Mel and Miller on the other side of things in regards to just on the ground sort of work, making sure that everything's going well, and people like Asher as well.
Rach has done an amazing job supporting all of the women.
So I've had a lot of ongoing support from Rach. Miller's been really good, Emma, everybody from Spark's program has been fantastic.
Doing this through MBA has been really cool. I really like Mila. She has been a great sort of contact for us. I know she comes and checks on us every morning as well, comes in and sees how we're all going in the program.
The trainer John, he's really friendly, helpful, and he teaches well.
To other women trying to get into civil, I'd say give it a go. Definitely do it through Spark if you're unsure.
You definitely have to really give it a go. There's heaps of people that are willing to help you.
This year's program was made possible thanks to our friends at Skills Canberra and the Job Trainer Funding, which is a joint initiative between the ACT Government and Australian Government. On behalf of Ginninderry and Spark, I would like to say thank you to all of our stakeholders and to the Master Builders Association for partnering with us on this program. Collaboration is key to programs like this, and without our stakeholders involved, we would not be able to run such a successful program.
The collaboration between Spark and MBA is wonderful. It's been a pleasure to be involved in this program for the second time for myself, working with wonderful women like Rachel and Mel and Emma and Liz is amazing, and it's a privilege to meet so many different diverse women.
I'd like to congratulate the women who are graduating today and have received full-time employment.
You have all achieved something incredible, not just for yourselves, but for all women.
Congratulations to you all. You all deserve this recognition.
We wish you all the very best from Spark, and we can't wait to see what happens next on your journey.